What's up, Spurs fans? I am the masked SA Spurs Nation 87. Game 3 of the 2014 Western Conference quarterfinals. Spurs lose to the Dallas My Little Ponies Mavericks. Sorry. 108 to 109. You know, in this game, the Spurs had a great start from the beginning. You know, Parker and Duncan were doing everything they can to score and keep the Spurs in this game. But, and especially, man, Kawhi Leonard had a great game. Game 3. 17 points, 5 rebounds, 5 steals. I mean, he had a good defensive performance. But in this game, it was our starters again doing all the work and our bench doing nothing. I already said that the Spurs bench needs to be more productive. Right now, Game 4 is on right now. We're watching Game 4. I know it's late, but I don't care. I'm still doing my video because I do not hide. I don't hide. In that Game 3, it's the same thing. Lack of defense. And the Spurs had the game won at the end. They had a 1 at the end. But with them leaving Vince Carter open and draining that game-winning 3, it don't matter because right now we're watching Game 4. Okay? Like I said, the Spurs lost, but hey, I already said that the bench needs to be more productive. They need to step up more, and this Spurs needs to play better defense. They need to play better defense on Monte Ellis. They got to do a better performance on Devin Harris, Jose Calderon, Dirk Nowitzki. They got to play tough defense. This team, there's no time to slack off in this playoffs. There's no time. You're in the playoffs. You're not in the season anymore. You're in the playoffs. This is a playoff series. Enough with this defensive slacking. It's time to put up or shut up. And yeah, the Mavericks lead the series 2-1. But it's okay because the Spurs will come back. They will come back and they will beat the Mavs. All the Spurs needs to do is for one to prevent the bench to be more productive with their scoring and with their defense. And they need to do their part in helping the starters out. Instead of the starters doing all the work for the bench. Because there's no excuse for that at all. I said, there's no excuse at all. Like I've said, no excuse at all. Period. So right now, Game 4. Man, this person needs to get better defensively. Because if they lose this game, it's it. But you never know. This is the play, and I've already said this is the playoffs. The playoffs are way different than what the regular season is. In the playoffs, anything could happen. And when we saw Game 3, that's what happened. But you know what? It's okay. It's all right. Because you know what? The Spurs team will come back. And I know that the Mavericks pissed off the Spurs. They pissed them off so bad. Oh, man, you bet your ass the Spurs are going to come back and beat the shit out of the Mavericks. Just watch. And you know what? When my wife and I were downtown, ooh, we ran into some MAVS fans that did not want to fuck with us. Talking their shit. And I was like, hey, you know what? And this shut them up right away. They're saying, hey, how about this Spurs? We whooped the Mavs beat y'all. And I was like, hey, you know what? It's all right because we're going to come back in Game 4. Because it takes more than just one lucky ass shot to beat us. And what did the Mavs fans say?
Nothing.
Exactly. When I stood silent, that means nothing came out of their mouth. Because they need to know what city they're in. They're in San Antonio, Texas. They're in San Antonio, Texas. You don't be coming into our territory and trying like you're the fucking badasses of the city. None of y'all bitches run this city. The Spurs fans do. The Spurs Nation runs this city. You want to disrespect us? Hey, bring it, fuckers. We ain't scared of no little pony ass bitch. We ain't scared of none of y'all. So right now, it's game 4. I will make my video either later on tonight or tomorrow. And once again, it takes more than one lucky shot to beat the Spurs down. Until then, guys. Go! Spurs! Go!